thanks for tuning into my channel. I'm so excited. I am doing a beauty look for you. This is my most requested look. Whenever I do my makeup on Instagram and I share a photo and I get messages like, oh my gosh, what makeup did you use? This is the look that's gonna show you all my makeup. It's my go-to smoky eye glam. It's really my go-to glam look. So let's get into it because I have places to go, people to see. I have my podcast that tapes and a little bit my YouTube show for AfterBuzz. So we're gonna try and get into it as quickly as possible. So like I said before, this is my go-to glam look using pretty much my favorite everyday products. So first off is a primer. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Primer. I love it. I love having beautiful, dewy looking skin. It's the most important. I hate when makeup looks really matte and dry. I know a lot of people like that. It's just not my style. So I start off with this primer, apply it all over my face, apply it even on my brows, on my eyelids, everywhere. And this primer does have just the slightest bit of shimmer in it, but it's not really like a shimmer. Like you can see my face isn't sparkling or anything. It just gives you that really nice hydrated glow. After primer, I always start off by doing my brows. I feel like brows are the foundation for a solid looking face, you know? I've been using, oh my gosh, I've used this so much. I just bought another one, but I'm trying to get every last drop out of it. Can you see? It's the Glossier Boy Brow. Really never knew what the hype was with Glossier or this product until I tried it. I am obsessed. So I just take it and brush it up and out through my brows. I really like my brows to look a lot fuller, so I go over a couple different times. And I always brush up. So my brows, if you can see right now, I like them looking a little frayed. Feels like very model off-duty to me. And you can tell immediately the difference between my right brow, which I just did, and my left brow. Then go into the left one. Sometimes I do, if I'm doing like a really heavy glam look, I'll go in and use a pencil to fill my brows as well. But it's now September. Since I got Boy Brow, this is the only product I've used on my brows. And it's been about 3 months. So all summer, this is all I've used, Boy Brow. Actually, no, since May, because I got Boy Brow right before I went to Mexico City. It's time for eyeshadow. I always do eyes before I do foundation, just because in case you have like spillage over from your eyeshadow, since I do use a lot of eyeshadow, especially in this look, I feel like it's easiest to clean it up. Okay, this is my favorite palette ever, like in the history of palettes. I just got a brand new one. I'm so excited about it. This is the first time I'm using it. I feel like it's Christmas morning or something. Ah. This is the Dolce Vita palette from Charlotte Tilbury. I loved it. I fell in love with Charlotte Tilbury years and years ago. I used to work at Nordstrom. I was a personal stylist there, and that's where Charlotte Tilbury first launched in the United States. So there was a huge push. I worked at the Grove. We had like an incredible event for her, and through the network that I host for, I actually got to interview her too. So I just love Charlotte Tilbury. I think as a person, she's so fun and sweet, and I love her products. They're glam, they're beautiful, and they really work. Okay, so first I take the light color and just apply it all over my eye, all over the lid of my eye. Next, I take this reddish color and I just put that on the middle to outer corners of my eyes and just brush out, up and around, creating an effect like that, and then just blend it in. And this is like what really makes your eyes pop. I always prefer to use my fingers over brushes. I've been trying to use brushes more and more, but honestly at the end of the day, I go back to my fingers all the time. So after the reddish color, I'm gonna take this darker brown and line the top of my eye and then bring it out. Take the brown color again with my other brush and just smoke it out. So What I really love about this palette is it has this gorgeous glitter color over here too. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I love this color. I think it's magical. I think it reflects the light so well. I'm gonna use it today, but sometimes I'm a little hesitant because I do think the gold sparkles kind of get in my eyes. So just a little warning, proceed with caution. And you honestly just need the tiniest amount. I just use my finger to apply. Just to the inner corners of both eyes. I'm also gonna use this palette to put some eyeshadow on my bottom lash line. So I'm gonna go ahead with the brick looking color. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it from the outer corner of my eye going inwards. You can see over here I have all this spillage from my eyeshadow. I don't really care because I didn't do my foundation yet. So I'm gonna do my foundation and it's just gonna cover it right up. Be no problem whatsoever. So next I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. So next is face makeup. First is foundation. I use foundation by Il Makiage. All the products are made in Italy. This is called the Woke Up Like This Flawless Base Foundation from Il Makiage. Been using it since June and I really like it. My color is 065. In addition to my foundation, I'm also gonna add this Charlotte Tilbury product. It's an interesting product because it's not a foundation, it's not a moisturizer. It's like somewhere in between. It's not a highlighter, it's all of the above. And I like to combine them together just to add some dewiness to my skin. Just gonna use the brush and dab into both. I never used a foundation brush until recently when I got this Il Makiage one, but I really like it. For the longest time, I've been using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, but I don't feel like it covers up blemishes as well as I'd like. So I'm trying out this new one. It's the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer, and I'm using this mostly cover up spots and then underneath my eyes. I like to dab it on top of my spots around my chin and my mouth where I have most dark spots and acne. And then I also put it underneath my eyes, creating an inverted triangle. So now with the really hydrated beauty blender, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend my concealer into my foundation. Next, let's do some bronzer. I use this Too Faced bronzer. I start in my cheek line, and then I carry it around my face. So next it's time for liquid eyeliner. I love this Laura Geller product. There's so many great liquid eyeliners. I find that out of all the ones I've used, this is the easiest one to achieve a cat eye for beginners. It has black liquid liner on one side, and then on the other side, it has this gold kohl eyeliner. All of the pencils have different duos. So there's one like a navy, there's one with a teal green, plenty of options. But let's get into the eyeliner. Remember, if you're gonna do a cat eye, curl your lashes one more time before you do the liquid eyeliner. If you don't have lash extensions like me, or you don't wear falsies, I feel like an eyelash curler is your best friend. When it comes to a cat eye, I start at my top lash line and I start towards the inner corners of my eyes and simply follow my eye line out and then add a slight angle at the very end. Okay, so I just did my two eyes. If you can see, they're slightly different. Liquid eyeliner is just hard to use. It's just all about practice. So what I do is I always start with my right eye. I always end up feeling then my left eye is a little bit heavier on the liquid eyeliner. So then I add more to my right side and just even them out. After the eyeliner, time for mascara. I use Chanel. This is the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel. When it comes to mascara, I like to layer. I probably do about 2 or 3 coats per each eye, definitely on the top, sometimes even on the bottom. Next is some highlighter. This is the Laura Geller Dew Dreamer. I love these drops. They're so glowy, they just completely illuminate your skin. So I add a little bit to my palm and then add it on top of my cheekbone. All about the glow, so I just go a little bit above and beyond. I love this product because it blends so nicely and it ends up looking very natural. It doesn't look like I have layers of highlighter on my face, just a natural glow, and that's always what I want to achieve. I also add some of this highlighter down the bridge of my nose and above and below the arch of my lips. Next, my favorite part, lipstick. So this is my go-to lip liner. It's from Charlotte Tilbury. You guys have definitely heard of me talk about it a million times if you follow me on Instagram. I definitely go above and beyond and overline my lips. And then I fill in as well. I love this lip liner so much. After that, I use both Pillow Talk and Penelope Pink from Charlotte Tilbury. So I start with Pillow Talk. And I add that to the outside corners. And then add Pink Penelope to the center. Just to give it some dimension. And that's it, that's my Go-to-Glam. I honestly only used a few different products. Skincare is pretty much the same that I use every single day. I hope you guys like this look. It was pretty easy to do, and I think that it's easily achievable for anyone at home. Hope you like this video. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Underneath I'll have links to all the products I used in this video, and I'll see you guys here next time. All right, thanks guys.